Okay, so hi class, welcome to the continuation of our lesson on Laplace transform. So, ang next naman natin na i-discuss is yung mga properties no, of Laplace transform. Okay, so, maraming properties ang Laplace transform, but for this lecture and for our syllabus, no, we will only discuss three properties, no, which are linear, the linear property. The second is the property due to a function multiplied by a power. And lastly is the first shifting or translation property. Okay, so let's get into it. Una, no, property. Oops. Properties, no, of Laplace transform. Okay, so the number one is linear property. Okay, so anong ibig sabihin ng linear property? It just means na if you're trying to get the Laplace transform of multiple terms, no, you have a constant 1 times or multiplied to a function 1 plus or minus, no, maybe plus or minus another function with a coefficient 2, constant coefficient, guys, no, tandaan, f of x2 plus or minus dot plus or minus c of n f of x of n. Ayan, no? Kapag kumukuha tayo ng Laplace transform ng multiple or sum or differences ng multiple functions, then ang sinasabi ng linear property, this is just equal to kung yung Laplace transform, no, i-distribute natin yung Laplace transform to each term, and also yung constant pa rin nating ilabas doon sa Laplace operator. So meaning this is just equal, ano, so yung C1 ilabas natin, that's C1 times the Laplace transform of f of x1. Okay? Ito na yung component, Laplace component nitong part na to. Okay? But just that. Okay? So mag-plus or minus pa tayo, no, depending kung ano yung operation dyan. So pwede natin ulit ilabas si C2, then times the Laplace transform of the function f of x of 2. Okay? Plus or minus dot, then again, papunta dun sa last term. So that is C of n times the Laplace transform of f of x of n. Okay? So yun lang guys, yung linear property, para lang siyang dinidistribute lang natin yung Laplace transform across all the terms. And at the same time, parang properties din ng ating integration, kapag may constant tayo dun sa i-integrate natin, pwede natin siyang ilabas doon sa integration term, no? For example, we're getting the integral of 2x squared, no? So this is just equal to 2 times the integral of x squared, no? Yung constant nilabas natin. Okay? So ganun lang din yung ginawa natin dito. Yung constant na C1, kasi kung papansinin niyo, no, ang kinukunan ng Laplace is the Laplace of C1 times f of x1. Tama? So this can be also written as the or C1, no? C1, nilabas natin yun, times the Laplace of the function. Okay, pares na pares lang, no? Okay, so this is the first property na kailangan or important sa undergraduate studies ng Laplace transform. Okay? So let's have an example, no, para mas makita po ninyo kung paano ginagamit. For example, we have a function f of x equals 3x squared minus sine of x. Okay? So, meron tayong dalawang terms. So, kumbaga, dito sa form na to, this first function or itong first term ay ito, then the second term is ito. Okay? So, Ang required, well, pinapakuha yung Laplace transform ng function na to. Okay? So again, following the linear property of Laplace transform, yung first term muna, no, yung atupagin natin, pwede nating ilabas yung 3 sa Laplace operator. So that is 3 times the Laplace transform of x squared minus the Laplace transform of sin x. Okay? So, kuha. So, kapag ganito, medyo mas madali na nating makuha, no? Bite size na yung ating equation, and therefore, magagamit na natin tong Laplace table. Kasi, yung kinukunan natin ng Laplace ay hindi na itong buo, which is, no, kung ganito kasi wala tayong form na ganyan, but we can choose to segment or take the Laplace expression or term by term. Okay? Hindi siya buo. Okay? And this is how we do it. So, what is the Laplace transform of x squared? Okay? So, nasaan tong form na to? Hindi ba ito yan? Tama ba? So, pwede natin masabi that this is just equal to 3 times what is Rn sa example na to. Rn is equal to 2. Yun yung exponent. Tama? And that is greater than 1 and it's also an integer. So, pwede natin siya magamit. Okay? So, the Laplace transform of x squared is just n factorial. No? So, that is 2 factorial over s raised to n. So, 2 plus 1. Okay? And minus the Laplace transform of sin x. No? Where dito sa example natin, wala tayong, actually meron tayong a, pero that's just equal to 1. Okay, so let's use this, no? Ang Laplace transform ng sin ax is just equal to a, which is 1 over s squared plus 1 squared or equal to 1. Okay? So, ayan. Basic na basic, ano? So, that is the hindi pa pala, no? I-try natin mas i-simplify pa ito. So, that is 2 factorial is 2 times 1. So, that's just 2 times 3. Ito. So, that is 6 over s cube minus 1 over s squared plus 1. Okay? So, this is the Laplace transform of f of x. Okay? So, guys, gamitin nyo palagi, no, as para hindi kayo nalito pa nag-Laplace transform, gamitin nyo tong bracket. Dito natin ipapasok yung function na gusto natin i-transform. Okay? Kasi kapag ganyan, baka malito kayo sa no, dito sa dalawa, lalo na kapag marami na yung laman. So, gamitin nyo, guys, no, this should be a bracket. Anyway, this is the final answer. Okay, and that is the first property. Okay, the second property, that we need is number 2. That is property due to a function multiplied by a power of the independent variable. Okay? Ang haba, no? Pero, well, ang gusto lang sabihin is, we're trying to get the Laplace function, the Laplace transform of a function, no, multiplied by a power of the independent variable. Yung independent variable natin dito is x. Okay, so kapag yung function daw is multiplied by a power of the independent variable, no? So for example, x raised to n, no? Oops. So, actually, ito na yon, no? Ito yung gusto sabihin niya. If we have a function f of x, and then yung nakamultiply sa kanya is yung independent variable or a power of that independent variable, then meron tayong form or formula na pwedeng gamitin for this, no? So, ang equivalent niya is negative 1 raised to n times the n Laplace transform of the function x ds raised to n. Okay? So, ano nga ba yan? Guys, ano lang yan? Ibig sabihin, kinukuha lang natin yung d na yan, no? Kinukuha lang natin yung derivative, nth derivative ng function na to with respect to s. Okay? So, huwag kayong matakot. Let's try and do an example. So, example, no? For example, we have a function f of x equal to x sine of 2x. Okay? So, ang hinahanap is the Laplace transform of this function. Okay? So, dito pa lang makita nyo na that meron tayong or pwede nating i-segment itong ating original equation into una, this as our f of x and this as our x raised to n, no? Para sumusunod siya doon sa form na to. Okay? Just so happens that yung n natin dito is just 1. Okay po ba? Okay. So, let's write, no? Ito, yung ating formula. Oh, sorry. Let me just erase. So, isulat ko muna yung formula, no? That is negative 1 raised to n times d raised to n ng Laplace or ano pala yan, the nth derivative, no, of the Laplace of the function f of x with respect to s. Okay, so alamin natin ano, what is our f of x? Hatiin muna natin. Our f of x is dito sa case na to, that is sine 2x, and also Rn is equal to 1. Tama? Yan yung exponent nung x or nung independent variable. Okay, so let's try and input dito sa ating formula yung ating n and yung ating f of x. Okay, so negative 1 raised to n, which is equal to 1, times the sorry. So, ang kailangan natin kunin is the first derivative, no? So, d of the Laplace ng f of x, derivative, first derivative of the Laplace of f of x with respect to d of s, no? Raised to n, which is just 1. Okay? So, dito, sa part na to, wala na tayong problema. Basic na lang yan. So, kukunin natin yung derivative d with respect to ds ng Laplace transform ng f of x. Okay? So, isa-isahin natin. Kunin muna natin, guys, yung Laplace transform ng f of x, which is just equal to the Laplace transform ng, ano yung f of x natin? Sine 2x. Okay? So, kung mapapansin nyo, this is in the form sine ax. And alam naman natin, if we're getting the Laplace transform of that, that is just equal to your a over s squared plus a squared. Tama ba? Yes. A over s squared plus a squared. Okay? So, input natin. Ang a natin dito, guys, is 2. Okay, so this is equal to 2 over s squared plus 2 squared, which is equal to 4. Okay? So, ito, so, this is just this part. Okay? So, i-input natin yan doon. So, we will have negative 1 raised to 1, that's just negative, no? Times derivative with respect to s nung ating nakuha na Laplace transform ng f of x, which is 2 over s squared plus 4. Okay, so ganun lang, ano? Okay, so paano natin kukunin yung derivative nitong function? So, madali, parang kinukuha lang natin yung ds ng function na 2 over s squared plus 4. Ano? Yan lang yung gusto natin gawin. This is just equal to the derivative with respect to s ng 2 times s squared plus 4. Itong buong to raised to negative 1. Okay, so kung kukunin natin yung derivative niyan, that's just negative 2 times ito, exponent, negative 1 times s squared plus 4 raised to negative 1 minus 1, so negative 2 times by chain rule, yung derivative nung nasa loob, which is 2s. Okay? So, may dalawa tayong negative, so magiging positive na lang yan. So, that is 2 times 2s, so that is 4s all over s squared plus 4 quantity squared. Okay? So, itong term na to, nilagay ko ulit sa denominator. Okay? And this is the final answer. Okay? So, ito na guys yung ano nga ba yung original function natin? Nasaan yan? X sine 2x. No? So, this is the Laplace transform of x sine of 2x. Okay? That is your final answer. Okay? So, that is the second property. Highlight natin kahit pa paano. This is the first this is the second property. Ang pangit tignan. Okay? The first, the second, ang first property naman natin ay ito, no? Sorry guys, medyo magulo. Okay, so punta naman tayo sa third property. And last for this discussion, this is the first shifting or translation property. Prop. Okay? So, anong gusto sabihin ng first shifting or translation property? Ang sinasabi lang nito is that if the Laplace transform of a function f of x is equal to fs, okay, so ito lang yung definition natin kanina, then kapag sinabi nating shifting or translation is dito sa original function, nagmumultiply tayo ng isang exponential function, which is e raised to ax. Okay? So, kapag shift daw natin yung f of x, and how do we shift that? We multiply e raised to a times x. Okay? So, again, ang original function is f of x. Sabi daw, kapag shift natin yung f of x, kapag sinabi kong shift is nag-multiply tayo ng isang exponential function, e raised to ax. No? So the property is if we get the Laplace transform of the shifted or the translated function, then this is just equal to f of s minus a. Okay? Ganun lang. Ang dali, no? Ang simple, no? Kung meron kang f of x, kinuha mo yung Laplace transform and it equates to f of s, then therefore, kapag yung same function na yon is nag-multiply tayo ng e raised to ax, no? E raised to ax, and we get the Laplace transform of the product, ibig sabihin, yung magiging sagot lang niya is just the same f of s, but this time, lahat ng s, magma-minus ka lang ng a. Okay? So, para mas makita, again, gawa tayo ng example. So, for example, we have a function, 3e raised to negative x, no? Sine of 2x. For example, this is the function. Gusto natin kunin is the Laplace transform of this f of x. So, paano natin siya kukunin? Okay, so ang una nating kailangan gawin is to recognize, no, the form that the original equation is in. So, itong sine 2x, this will serve as my f of x, no? And then this 3e raised to negative x, that will serve as my, or actually ito lang guys, hindi nakasama yung 3, no? Yung e raised to negative x, that will be my e raised to a x, no? Wherein my a is just equal to negative 1. Okay? So, sir, ano po tong 3? Okay? Huwag niyong kakalimutan yung mga previous property natin. Pwede naman natin yan ilabas. Okay? So, let's do it. Okay. So, ang kailangan mo natin gawin, eto na lang, no? Para hindi tayo malito. Instead na naming this f of x, let's name this instead na g of x. Bakit ko ginawa yon? Kasi yung g of x, ito yun eh. Ginagawa ko lang siya sa form na e raised to ax times f of x. Okay? Para masabi ko that my f of x, sa case natin, sa example natin, is just equal to sine 2x. Okay? Kumbaga, yung given sa atin is g of x. Ito lang, gusto ko lang siyang i-isolate as my f of x. Kasi ito yung form niya eh. Diba? So, all other else, ito, this will be this. And if may constant man tayo, like itong 3, ilabas na lang natin. Okay? So, let's continue. Para masagot natin yan, kailangan muna natin kunin yung Laplace transform ni f of x. Okay? Kasi, para ma-maximize natin ito, para ma-maximize natin itong property na to, kailangan muna natin kunin, para ma-maximize natin itong property na to, well, kailangan muna natin kunin ito. Tama ba? So, yung quote-unquote f of x natin is sine 2x lang. And, paano nga ulit natin kunin yung Laplace transform nun? That is, yung a natin dito sa sine 2x is equal to 2. Okay, so, the Laplace transform of a sine function is a over s squared plus a squared. So, ang a natin dito is 2 plus, over s squared plus 2 squared, which is 4. Okay? So, this is our the Laplace transform of the quote-unquote f of x. No? Ito lang. Okay, so, anong ibig sabihin, guys, na gusto natin, para mas madali, ilagay na rin natin yung, ilagay na natin yung constant. Okay, so, gawa tayo ng isa pa. What is the Laplace transform of 3 times f of x? Wherein yung f of x natin is sin 2x pa rin. No? Same lang naman to kapag nilabas natin yung 3 times the Laplace of f of x. But then again, this is just equal to this. No? So, ito lang actually is 3 times 2 over s squared plus 4. Okay? So, ito guys, kinukuha na natin dito is yung Laplace transform ng 3 times sin 2x. No? Ito lang yun, sinasabi ko. Iniisa-isa na natin ano. Okay? Then, itong buong function na to, transform siya by multiplying e raised to ax. Okay? And for this example, ang e raised to ax natin, sa example natin is e raised to negative x. Okay? So, therefore, a natin is negative 1. Okay? So, since ngayon, kumbaga, nakuha na natin ito, no? Yung una. Ito na yun eh. Kumbaga, itong nasa right side, this is our original, no? F of s. And ito yung ating quote-unquote f of x, no? Ito. So, pwede natin ma-apply yung property na transform. Okay? So, ang sinasabi lang na kapag nag-multiply tayo ng e raised to ax dito sa ating function f of x, kailangan lang natin subtractan ng a lahat ng s. Okay? So, ano nga ulit yung a natin? That is negative 1. Okay? So, sa madaling sabi, the Laplace transform of, 3 sin 2x times yung transformation natin, which is e raised to negative x, that is just equal to dito, no? 3 all over 2 over s squared plus 4 dapat, no? But then again, sabi ko nga, ang use ng property na to is mag-subtract tayo ng a doon sa lahat ng s. Dito, mayroon tayong s squared. Okay, so, s minus a, ang a natin is negative 1. Tama? So, magiging plus, or s minus negative 1 or s plus 1, quantity squared. Okay? And this is our final answer. S plus 1, quantity squared plus 4. That is the Laplace transform of e raised to negative x times 3 sine of 2x. Okay? This is the final answer. Okay, so ano bang ibig sabihin ng property na 'yon, no? Parang i-rewrite ko yung property, no? If, no? Pero this time gawin natin dun sa ating example. If the Laplace transform of 3 sine 2x is equal to yung nakuha natin kanina, which is ito. Hindi yan. Ito. So, 6 over s squared plus 4. Ibig sabihin guys, kapag transform lang natin tong, or shift natin tong function na to, then L of e raised to negative x times 3 sine 2x is just equal to 6 over s plus 1 yung naging effect niya, no? Plus 4. Okay? Yun lang, no? Dahil nagkaroon ka ng pag-multiply sa isang exponential function or exponential term, e raised to negative x, since negative yan, magpa-plus, or since negative 1 yan, mag-a-add lang ako, or mag-subtract ako ng negative 1. So, that is s plus 1. Doon sa s. Okay? So, ayun, no? Yun lang po yung ating, what you call this? First shifting or translation property. Okay? So, kung medyo nakakalito, practice lang guys, no? So, hanggang dito na muna itong lecture natin for the 3 properties. Okay, so I hope na intindihan yung ating lesson. Ayaw ma-zoom. Hanggang dyan na lang pala. Okay, so the first property, no, recap lang natin. The first property is the linear property. No? So, parang dinidistribute lang natin yung ating Laplace transform operator ating mga terms. At the same time, nilalabas natin yung constants doon sa operator. Okay, so that's the first property. The second property is pag yung function ay nakamultiply sa power nung x or nung independent variable, we follow this formula. Okay, and lastly is the first shifting or the first translation property, wherein meron tayong isang function and nag-multiply lang tayo ng e raised to ax. Okay? So, actually guys, ang technique dyan, kapag nakita ka ng function na may nakamultiply na ito, ng e raised to ax, hindi ko na pinapansin yan na e raised to ax. For example, dito, yung e raised to negative x. Alam ko na kailangan ko na lang i-transform yung Laplace transform nitong mga naiwan, which is 3 sin 2x. Okay? Kunin mo lang yung Laplace transform nito. Pag nakuha mo na, which is, again, ito, saka mo na i-take into account yung first translation or first shifting by, well, subtracting doon sa s the value of a. Okay? So, ayun lang. Okay? I hope na intindihan. And see you next lesson.